And welcome back to Just the Tip, a fantasy football podcast. We are your hosts, me, Dispatch Bidge, and we have Matt Regan. Regan, how are you?
Oh, just dandy, guys. Glad to be here. And I'm ready to do this draft, and I'm not ready. I lied.
Somebody did do his homework.
It just seems so early.
And the chuckle boxy here, there is Ryan, the tagless Haynes. Haynes, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm on vacation.
Lucky
just
duck.
having a couple extra brews this week, and same, ready to do this mock draft.
Couple extras, so your limit's not 2 anymore, it's 3 or 4.
Yeah, two and a half.
Two
and
and
a
a
couple
half, yeah.
sips.
Yeah, you fall asleep halfway through that last one. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Well, we hope you guys had a great weekend. And with that, we'll get into Haynes' briefs. Ryan, rip them off quick for us. We got a draft to do.
As always. All right, here we go. Couple of notable retirements this week. So quarterback Alex Smith retires, former number 1 overall pick in the 2005 draft. Spent time between San Francisco, Kansas City, and Washington, D.C. How do you guys feel about it?
It was time. He proved all he did. He came back for a season through all those surgeries, almost losing his leg, almost losing his life. There's nothing else he can prove, man. I'm proud that he did it, proud of him. He should be proud, his whole family, and all the people that played with him. So they'll name the comeback trophy after him, the Alex Smith Award, and be handed out for years to other deserving players. What about you, Regan?
I think you said it perfectly. I think that's he had a great accomplishment, and that's just a crazy injury. I've seen a lot of people get injuries and call it quits, and that's next level injury. And either way, good for him. This is amazing. And I do not blame him for not wanting that to happen again. So retirement sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he proved his point. It's time to go.
Yeah.
And
Ryan, picture your vacation just with a lot more money.
Yeah,
that's him now.
Not much. Not much more though.
No.
Well, medical bills were expensive, I bet.
Yeah, true. Physical
and
therapy.
The other notable retirement, former Pro Bowl tight end Jordan Reed officially retires. Just a, in my opinion, just a tough career. The guy had so much potential, and just think he had one really strong season, but just could never stay healthy. Reese, how you feeling about Jordan Reed?
I actually kind of like it because I won't pick him now and waste a pick on 3 games and 1 really good game and 2 shitty games because he got hurt on those games as well. But it makes that tight end pool even smaller. So we're going to have to prepare for it.
That's true, man. I had him on my team a couple times. He was a playmaker. I had him on my backup in my Dynasty, so I dropped him a few weeks ago because I saw the writing on the wall. But yeah, man, he made some amazing plays out there. He's a great talent to watch, and best of luck in retirement.
Yeah, wish him all the best. Wish he could have had a more productive career and just stayed healthy, but we'll never know what could have been. And moving on from retirements and on to a little bit of draft news. So NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported Tuesday that the New York Giants are internally considering trading back from the number 11 pick. So their GM, for those of you that don't know, Dave Gettleman, has never traded down. He's been a GM for 8 seasons, and not once has he traded down. So, Mac, is this move happening?
For the right price, it'll probably be on draft night. Yeah, I mean, I would trade for the right price, but I don't know what that would be. Especially when they need some defensive help. You can get a stud linebacker right there, or get the offensive lineman that you need. I don't know if I would trade down, but test the waters. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be a little bit of risk with waiting until draft night. I mean, either you're ending up with picking at number 11, which is not a bad thing to do, But if you're committed to making that trade, if you really want to trade down, what happens if there's no quarterbacks at that point? Then you just lost all of your leverage. So, Riggs, is this happening?
I would say yes. The fact that the words are out there, I don't think anybody's really messing around this year with everything going on. I don't think you really can afford it. The Giants do need a lot, though. I know they do have a decent team. They have some pieces, obviously, with Kenny Galladay's being picked up, one of the best running backs in the NFL. But
wide receiver.
What?
Kenny Galladay's a wide receiver.
Oh no, but I was talking about.
You moved on to Barkley.
Barkley, yeah,
I got you.
My bad.
Got you. It's all good.
I said,
yeah, man. And the best running back. I got you.
I said one of the best.
Technical difficulties. Anyway, moving on.
And the Dolphins. So this is also from Ian Rappaport. The Dolphins, who have already made 2 moves.
All right, let's move on from this.
They may be looking to trade down from number 6.
Don't do it.
All right, so my question here is, who at this point is willing to trade up to number 6, and how far down are the Dolphins willing to go? Mac, I'm shooting this question to you.
They will go down all the way. Close their eyes and just accept what's going to happen, because they're getting too cute now. You made some amazing moves with the double trade in the same day with the Niners and the Eagles. Stop. Pitts is probably going to Atlanta. I know Regan called that a couple weeks ago. And that's what their target was. And then Jamar Chase is probably going to go 5th. And they're going to miss out on him. It's going to be one or the other. So they're like, all right, we might as well trade down. But, yeah, like you said, you need a suitable trade partner. It takes 2 to tango. And who's going to go up when all the best quarterbacks are gone, the best wide receiver, best tight end are gone? You already did this move. I would just hold your cards until that night and just take the pick, man. Stop playing around.
I really want the Dolphins to mess this up. I really want to see it happen. I'm like, all right, it's sitting in their laps, and it's time for the Dolphins to be the Dolphins.
Agreed.
They never stop.
And that's it. That's the brief. So we'll end it there.
Good note.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna sleep lovely tonight.
Can't wait to see.
Thinking of what could have been, being at number 3, and now you do this, and no, not gonna like it. Anyway, let's get to what we are here for. Since we have no lives, we are going to do a mock draft that's way too early for veterans startup. Way too early, I say, but not really, because the rookie draft's around the corner, and you might want to be prepared. So we are going to do our starting roster of 1 QB, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, and a flex. And then we will put our teams out for you, and you are going to vote, probably for me, who picked the best squad. So make sure you follow us on our socials. We'll have them listed for you. And hopefully we have a good show here. What's that? Oh, yeah, hopefully you pick yours. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. So veterans only. We'll wait for the rookies after the draft to see what the landing spots is, because that carries a lot of weight for their value. So to start us off, we will have Ryan. You will begin with the first overall pick.
My pleasure. And I just want to frame this in the sense that this is going to be a dynasty startup.
Yes, dynasty startup.
We are looking at, not going to be too much different, just a little bit different, but the number 1 pick, and I'm looking at the sleeper rankings, and they dropped him down a little bit. But I'm still very confident in this player. I think he has a great situation. I think he has a good young head coach, offensive-minded head coach. I'm going to go with running back Christian McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers. Guy has a new quarterback this year. They have a lot of weapons when you're talking about Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, and they still have the number 9 pick in the draft. So I think Christian McCaffrey has a nice comeback year. And after McCaffrey, so we have Dalvin Cook going 1.2, Jonathan Taylor next, Patrick Mahomes going early at 1.4, DeAndre Swift, Alvin Kamara, and now big fella, you at 1.7. Who you got?
This is tough, man. I want to go running back here. Running backs are valuable, but you got to get him in that prime window. Derrick Henry right in his prime, but he's probably at the peak. And after this season, he's probably going to be going on the downswing. He takes a lot of beatings on a lot of carries, breaking those tackles. Excuse me. Nick Chubb coming off some injuries last year dealing with, or do I go wide receiver here? Not going to get cute. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. Game changer. Can win you a week by himself. And plus with the targets that have vacated that Titans team, I tweeted out his workout video on the goal line. Some nice footwork, going out for passes. So hopefully that's the plan. This will be a PPR format, right? So hopefully we get some value there. That will help him stay relevant longer. So after that, with the 8th, we got Devontae Adams off the board, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb. And with the 12th overall, we have Regan up.
Ooh, lovely. Couldn't agree with more, by the way, with your Derrick Henry insight. I think he is at his peak, but I don't think he could pass that up in general right there.
Nah, hopefully it stays this way 2 years at least.
Yeah, maybe 1. Anyways, this seems to be a common occurrence. Justin Jefferson's right here, and I don't see how I pass him up whatsoever. Having the rookie season he had, and he's got so many years ahead of him, so I'm pumped about this pick. So I'll make that one, Justin Jefferson. The next one, it looks too good to be true with Saquon Barkley sitting there, but him coming off that, they say you can't tear the same Achilles that easily. So,
is that what they say? Oh.
They actually say your Achilles is stronger.
Okay.
I'm not Achilles, ACL.
Yeah, I mean, he's 24 years old, 3 years experience, man, and his recovery looked great. Like he's working hard, man. So it's not a bad pick for the first pick in the second round in a dynasty, man. I would definitely take the shot.
I'm going to bring up another running back who had some injury problems for the first couple of years.
Yeah, mess with me. Great. Yeah, do it. Great.
Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
You guys remember that? First, I think he had the solid rookie year. Year 2, hurt.
I remember.
Now he's 1 too. So, I don't hate Saquon here, 2-1.
Not at all.
I think AP had the same thing. Tore his ACL. Next year came back number 2, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Saquon Barkley's a safe pick. And I'm going to do it. After Saquon, we had A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Stephon Diggs. I thought about going back-to-back with Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson, but, I pushed. To you, Mac.
Oh, sorry. I just got a news update. Saquon Barkley tore his other Achilles.
It was ACL.
I know, but you said Achilles.
I know. I messed up. I've had so many injuries. A lot being in the
head. That sounds awful.
Tell me about it.
All right. So now I'm on the clock here. Do I go with Ezekiel Elliott, who had a down year last year without Dak Prescott after he went down? He had a tough go at it. The offensive line had a lot of injuries too. He's only 25 years old. I'm getting kind of aged with my running backs here in injury sense and actual age with Derrick Henry. So, but I think I'm going to take the chance on him. But J.K. Dobbins right there, man. His future is bright, and at 22 years old, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Ryan, help me out. What would you do in this situation?
If we're talking dynasty startup,
Dynasty startup. Do I go J.K.
uh,
Dobbins or down to Cam Akers or take a QB right here?
I'm a J.K. Dobbins guy.
Yes.
This is a team. The Ravens run like 90% of the time, or 85% of the time,
Right.
some absurd number. So the guy's going to get his touches. He is valuable in a PPR format. So I'd definitely go J.K. Dobbins.
And they're shrinking the running back room. So yeah, Dobbins it is. Bye, Zeke. You screwed me over
just
last
to add
year. Yeah,
just
please.
to add a note to that too. Baltimore, they came out saying that they were going to go hard at wide receiver in this year's draft. So it makes me feel a little bit better with their running back and them feeling comfortable with him. So I think they're a great pick.
That makes sense. All right, after Dobbins with the 2.7, DeAndre Hopkins, followed by Josh Allen, Ezekiel Elliott, Josh Jacobs, and Kyler Murray. And on the clock is with the 2.12, is Ryan.
Just a quick note here. So this is a really important note when you're thinking about a dynasty format. Running backs their value can drop so quickly. I mean, who would have thought that in 2 years ago that Ezekiel Elliott would be 2.9, 2 years in the future. So just, be careful with those running backs. Some of them only have a shelf life of 2 or 3 years. Some of them can go a little bit longer, but just be aware of it.
Would you say it's better to trade early than late?
I'm a trade early guy.
Yeah.
Yep. I would be looking to sell Zeke Elliott this year and seeing what I can get back. Maybe give him a chance. Maybe see what. But it's risky. If you give him a chance and his value is so high, it's still high right now. So I think you can still sell him and get something decent for him.
I would definitely try to see what you can get. See how far you can go in, and then if it's too tight, just back out. Okay, and try a different way.
Exactly.
And then go back in again.
So before I lose my pick here, I'm going to go with 212. I'm going to go Cam Akers. Second year, he's going to be the guy. Darrell Henderson, towards the end of the year, became less and less used in that offense. You got Matt Stafford now. They're going to have more of a passing attack than what they did with Goff. Both of those quarterbacks do like to utilize their running backs, so he's going to be a PPR machine. So I think Cam Akers is a smart pick and a safe pick at 212. So with the third 3.1 here, it's tough. Like, do you go with an elite tight end with Travis Kelce? I know he's a little bit older. You still want to try to look to win now. You don't want to just pass that up either. But, I mean, I still need a receiver. I see Calvin Ridley here. I don't know what the future holds for Calvin Ridley. We don't know how long Matt Ryan's going to last. You can kind of see him declining over the last couple of years. You think with Julio Jones on the fringe of retirement, Ridley would be more heavily targeted. I'm actually going to go down the draft board a little bit. I'm going to pick a safer bet, and I'm going to go with CeeDee Lamb. I just think with his age, his quarterback is locked up long term. If you look at the other receiver and Chris Godwin, Tom Brady, who knows how long he's going to last. So I think CeeDee Lamb's a smart pick. Antonio Gibson comes off the board at 3.2. Austin Eckler 3.3. Running backs are kind of getting thin at this point. Calvin Ridley 3.4. First tight end off the board at 3.5 with Darren Waller, and then David Montgomery 3.6. So Mac, what are you doing here?
I think I'm going to go wide receiver here. I wanted Waller. I was expecting Kelce to go before that, but trying to set my starting lineup. I want to get one of these stud wide receivers before they're gone off the board. Terry McLaurin, man, in a dynasty. I don't mind it. Age 25, he had a little rough year last year, but only 2 years experience, man. So he still has a lot of mileage left. It's tough. Or do I go with T. Higgins? I feel like that's a bit of a reach going for T. Higgins right now. So I will go with Terry McLaurin. Final answer. All right. After that, Lamar Jackson went off the board. Then Miles Sanders, Travis Kelce, Justin Herbert, and Regan bringing up the rear at 3.12. You are on the clock.
So the guy I wanted to actually fell, and that's Chris Godwin. I know you mentioned Tom Brady, maybe not being there long, but he just signed his franchise tag, so he's only going to be there for one more year anyways. So
True.
he's pretty much got another prove it year.
True.
And I think he's a top-notch wide receiver. He's a stud. So if he can make something of himself again this year, I think he's going to get a big contract the year after. So I'm going to go with Chris Godwin here. That being said, I have no idea where I'm going next. Michael Thomas is just a tease. Oh, God.
Well,
Michael Thomas at 4-1. I mean,
that's wild.
That's wild.
How
he put up 3 consecutive seasons of 100+ catches.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, bring him up for me. What do we got going on here?
If Jameis Winston is the quarterback, man, they will feed him and he'll get targets. But my concern is the accuracy. What made Michael Thomas great was Drew Brees making sure that he can get the ball to where only he could catch it. That pinpoint accuracy is gone.
Yeah, those slant routes aren't going to be there.
In the 4th round, though, in a startup, that's fine. He's 28. I don't mind it here. To put him in your flex, you got Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, then him in your flex, but then you're going to be scraping for a running back with 24 picks later. So,
that is a very good point.
Tough call. The best running backs you would have would be James Robinson, Chris Carson, and Joe Mixon.
Oh, looks like I'm getting one in the rookie draft.
You might have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this point, I looked at George Kittle, but I'm going to go Michael Thomas. You can't pass that up.
I don't blame you.
It's too good to be true. After Michael Thomas, we had Chris Carson, James Robinson, T. Higgins, and George Kittle. Man, I want to go George Kittle. 27 years old, though, and a couple injuries. And who knows who his quarterback's going to be. Makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I don't have the best faith in George Kittle right now. So this year it's got to prove a lot.
Yeah, I just love the tight end position. It's such a game changer when you have a stud tight end.
I've heard.
I did play that. I know something about it. Anyways, who are you taking, Mac? Yeah,
I don't know. I'm thinking a wide receiver here. Have my starters go at a young age. Allen Robinson right here, top rank in the 4th. Not bad, 27. He makes plays happen with a non-accurate quarterback too, as well. And like Michael Thomas did with Taysom Hill last year. Didn't get in the end zone, but at least he was catching the ball. But, yeah, Allen Robinson, that's tough right here. I think I'd rather go younger, though.
Yeah.
And DJ Moore in a new spot where they're probably going to get a quarterback in the draft in the next 3 years. So hopefully he establishes himself with them, and he's that veteran guy that they target. This is tough. Nah, screw it. I'm going to go with Allen Robinson.
Oh, your heart, bro.
Yeah. I think he's going to do well. With Andy Dalton, it kind of sucks, but he's had worse quarterbacks throwing him the ball. And he only signed the franchise tag, so hopefully he goes to a better team with a better quarterback in the future. And I might have to go the way of the draft for a better wide receiver, which in this rookie class, there's a lot of them. So that's what I'm going to be banking on. After that, we had Mike Evans, Joe Mixon, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, and Mark Andrews. And at the 4.12, we have Ryan.
All right, here we go. I like where I'm sitting at right now. I just want to remind our viewers that if you're not familiar with Dynasty, you normally, after you do a startup draft, you'll have the rookie draft afterwards. So when you hear us referencing the rookie draft in the future. It's something to think about if you're in a dynasty startup. Who's that play in the rookie draft? Who can you pick? What position are you weakest at? And then you can play that in these startup drafts. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. But with that said, 4-12 and 5-1 this swing, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going DJ Moore. Explosive, big play, highly targeted. Sam Darnold. I'm not super high on Sam Darnold. I'm really not.
No,
but
that kind of swung me.
DJ Moore is a guy who has produced with poor quarterback play in the past. Christian McCaffrey has produced with poor quarterback play in the past, and I feel like the trend is just going to continue. I still think these guys are going to get targeted, and I still think they're going to put up big fantasy points. And then on the swing, I'm going a tight end premium, and I know the offense is looking kind of dim here, but TJ and DJ over here. TJ Hawkinson from Detroit. I think, he's really going to be the only guy, even if they bring in a rookie receiver or two. It's going to take a while for them to know the system fully, for Jared Goff to develop relationships with all of them. I think right off the bat, Hawkinson is heavily targeted. I think he produces big points. The touchdown piece might be down because I don't know how well that offense moves up and down the field. But in a PPR format, he's going to get his receptions, he's going to get his yards, and he's going to be really, really valuable. And after him, we had Kareem Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Brandon Ayuk, the young wide receiver from San Francisco, Jerry Jeudy, and Russell Wilson. And Mac, you're up at 5-7.
That's Mr. Unlimited to you. If
Where
you
did
haven't
that
seen,
come from? I don't even know what that's from.
All right, I'll tweet out the video. Follow us at Just the Tip FFP on Twitter, and I'll tweet out the video. It is the most awkward, dorky thing you'll ever see anybody do.
Unlimited.
You gotta be unlimited. It's awful. Right? Deep in the voice. Yeah, excuse me.
I know he had that commercial.
35 seconds left. 35 seconds left. Do I go?
Hurry up.
All right. So I already have 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, so I want to go with the flex position here, a strong one. I think I'm going to go with youth here, Chase Claypool, or do I go Kenny Golladay? I have 20 seconds left. Kenny Golladay just signing with the Giants. I don't have the best faith in the Giants offense. I'm going to go with Chase Claypool. Hopefully they get a better quarterback for the future, but I'm just going to bank on him, who made some amazing games, 40-plus points some weeks, but then he also threw up some goose eggs. So I'm worried about the consistency, but in my flex, I'm going to take that chance with him on the high upside, and we don't exactly know what his ceiling is yet, but he's the future of that team at the receiving core. All right, after that, we got Cooper Kupp, Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Lockett, and Robert Woods. And Regan is on the clock. Regan, while you are looking for your guy, unless you have one ready, I was just going to ask Ryan, do you agree with that pick with Chase Claypool there, or would you gone somewhere else?
I like Chase Claypool. I think, yeah.
Makes me feel better.
Pittsburgh is – I hear what you're saying about the long-term piece with a quarterback, but I like Claypool.
I think any quarterback can get some great production out of him. Mm-hmm. All right, Regan, you got a minute left.
You guys think Tom Brady's good for Dynasty? He's got like 10 more years, right?
Yeah. Easily.
I'd say at least 7. Yeah.
4 or 5 Super Bowls.
I'm feeling Dak Prescott right here, guys, but I'm nervous. Tell me how you guys really feel. Mac?
I would take him over Deshaun Watson because at least Dak Prescott's planned to be back this year, and Deshaun Watson is a very unknown here, and Joe Burrow. Those are the next 3 ranked QBs here, top 3 left over. Yeah. So, yeah, I would take Dak Prescott out of all of them because of their offense and setup, and it's Dallas and a bad defense, and they're going to score points to win. So, 15 seconds left.
Yeah, it's going to be Dak, guys.
Makes sense.
He's got the upside's just there. The upside's what I'm looking for. And what a layup. Dak Prescott or Deshaun Watson. Give me a break. These people are looking for good input.
So let me just recap your team right here. You got Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Chris Godwin, Michael Thomas, and Dak Prescott. You need another starting running back here. Your wide receivers and flex is taken care of. So you need a running back or a tight end. Where are you going?
I think I'm going to punt on running back again because there is nothing. Everybody's scaring me.
Yeah, he got,
I'll
let's see, next three, Myles Gaskin, Kenyon Drake, and Ronald Jones. None of them are the for sure starters there. So, and then after that, Leonard Fournette and A.J. Dillon. Yeah, you're in a tough spot there.
I am. You know, I don't mind Mike Davis, but I'm not going to go there.
No, do not.
Let's just shoot for tight ends, fellas.
Don't shoot them.
Oh, God. This is gross.
Not that gross.
I'm honestly
it's better than the running back room. I would say that. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I went with this. So I want to go with Noah Fant or Robert Tonyan. Man, Noah Fant, I just want him to get a quarterback. If he gets a quarterback, he's going to be so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to say he gets a quarterback.
Yeah.
We're talking Dynasty here, so.
Hey,
well, that's what I was going for. You know,
rumors are that they're going for Trey Lance. So, you know.
Can I take my pick back?
No, come on. Come on. That guy, he's a little bit inaccurate, but I can see him turning into a Josh Allen. What do we have after that, Regan?
After that, we had Juju Smith-Schuster, Deshaun Watson, Myles Gaskin, gross, and Kenyon Drake. Just a little dig at the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard it.
Just want to let you guys know my Chase Edmonds thing I brought up a couple podcasts ago. Still looking pretty good. They signed James Conner, Arizona 1-year deal, I believe.
Yep.
Do you know where you I don't want to interrupt your pick, Max.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You still looking?
Kind of.
You know, I could picture Chase Edmonds being the starter there. What do you think, Ryan?
I think it's split. I think it's split 50-50. But I still think that Chase Edmonds has decent value. I think it's a better situation for him than if they draft a rookie. Because you know at least he's still going to continue to get his splits, where if they draft a rookie, he could get, more production at the beginning of the season, but then and more usage, and then just fade off as the rookie's inserted into the lineup. So I think it's a good situation for Chase Edmonds.
Yeah. I agree with the whole rookie thing. If they don't go with a rookie, I think it's going to be a good matchup and whatever. Mac, let's go to you. Finish your pick.
All right. So I have 20 seconds left. Thanks for taking all my time. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, crap. I'm scrolling the wrong way. All right. So I'm going to go tight end here. I have Mike Gesicki or Hunter Henry or Robert Tonyan. I'm going to go with Hunter Henry, man. I do like Mike Gesicki a lot. I think the future's bright there, but Hunter Henry is a beast. Signing a new contract, only 3-year deal, and hopefully Cam Newton can give him the ball pretty well, like he did with Greg Olsen. Hopefully he comes back. I don't have the most faith in that, but Cam Newton's only on a 1-year deal. So Hunter Henry, I'm going to take a shot. I know he's got a split time with Jonnu Smith, but Hunter Henry is going to be the focal point, I believe, especially in the red zone.
Agreed.
After that, no, I can't say especially in the red zone, but I'm banking on it. Kenny Galladay's after that. Deontay Johnson, DJ Chark, Joe Burrow, and Julio Jones in the 6th round. This is fantasy.
Galladay?
It's startup, man. And, you got to value the youth as well. Ryan, you were on the clock with your last 2 picks for tonight in this draft.
Yeah, this is it. And you know what? I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping Joe Burrow would fall to me. I thought
we were going 8.
So close. No, 7.
Liars.
You
wanted totally different.
One more.
You wanted to go kicker because you're into that stuff, and that's weird.
Hey,
But
everybody's
we
doing it.
decided we outvoted you 2-1.
I said kicker and defense. Give me a break.
Okay, fine. Yes, we know you want a group of guys.
What is fantasy football?
That is true. That is true.
All right, so here I'm gonna go with. It doesn't really matter what order I go in, but I'm gonna pick Michael Pittman out of Indy. I think he is the future in Indy. T.Y. Hilton, he just signed another 1-year deal. But he's another guy that's getting a little bit older. Pittman's gonna be the guy, and hopefully Carson Wentz can turn it around.
Recap your team for us there, Ryan.
Yeah.
Why
So
did you go Pittman?
I got Christian McCaffrey, Cam Akers, so running backs right off the board in the first 2 rounds. CeeDee Lamb, DJ Moore going to be my receivers. Hawkinson as my tight end, and Pittman in my flex. We're talking Dynasty startup. He's 23 years old. He's going into his second season, and he really showed signs of being an excellent player last year. And I think Carson Wentz does turn it around in Indy, back with Frank Wright. And with a good offensive line. And then here at quarterback, this is a little tricky because I could go Carson Wentz and I could pair Pittman and Wentz. He's only 28. Like I said, he's got a decent O-line. He's put up the stats in the past. I think his confidence is going to come back. I don't love Jalen Hurts. I don't know what he's going to be. Baker Mayfield, I think he's shown what he is, and he's really a manager, a game manager, and that's how he's best utilized. A lot of question marks continue to Kirk Cousins. So for me, it's down. I don't think I'm taking Wentz here. I think I'm taking.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, are you?
Quarterback Ryan Tannehill.
House Tannister. Oh, man.
Yep. So I think with A.J. Brown, I know there's no Jonnu Smith or Corey Davis, but Tannehill over the last couple of years has consistently been in the top 5 quarterback conversation. So getting him at 7-1, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my team. Big man, finish up.
I mean, Ryan Tannehill's 32, man. I don't know, man. I'd probably take a shot at the rookie, but you think you're going to get another 5 years out of him?
I mean, listen, Tom Brady's 45. At 32, he's still another 13 years left. I think you get another 3 or 4 years out of Tannehill. And in the meantime, if we're talking Dynasty, I can get a quarterback in the draft and, have them sit for a few years. A little Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre situation.
Okay. Well, I'm not a big fan, but it's all right. It's not my team, and that's why I'll win. All right. You mentioned this guy, and I was hoping you would pass on him, which I figure you would. I don't know why you don't have faith in Jalen Hurts, but they shipped Carson Wentz out of there to make Jalen Hurts their only option, and it's sink or swim. And I'm all about that, man. Go for the long shot, shoot your shot. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's only money, right? Got to take Jalen Hurts here, nice and young, motivated. They're gonna set him up for success. The owner said that, and people are on the hot seat if they don't. He's only 22, and he can sling the ball deep and he can run. So they're gonna have the multiple threats of the RPOs and with a cannon. Has to work on his accuracy, but that will come.
I'm going to bet you right now that in 2 years, Jalen Hurts is not the starting quarterback.
I will take that bet.
Okay.
How much are we betting? Or what do we bet?
Can't talk about money on here, guys.
It's going to have to be, we'll see what it is, but it's going to have to be hefty because we're talking a couple of years down the road here. But
yeah, you better write this one down.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't like him.
All right.
I don't think.
How about a poorly chosen tattoo?
No, you should make him drink the beer you made.
Oh, it's a good one though, but I know
he doesn't like it.
Yeah, it's like hell on earth.
Sure.
Man. I'll tell you.
No, I'm saying it's a good bet. Yeah, but he doesn't like it. That'd be mean.
That's right.
The whole point.
All right.
We'll think about it. Riggs,
We'll work on it. After that, we
Mike
had
Pickens?
Chase Edmonds go, Cortland Sutton, AJ Dillon, and Robbie Anderson. Regan, you're on the clock. Sorry, you have 40 seconds.
Yeah.
You need
just
another running back.
Let this thing auto pick.
Need a running back, man. And you have, in order, Raheem Mostert, Zach Moss, James Conner, Damian Harris, Todd Gurley, Mike Davis, and Devin Singletary.
Yeah, you can.
This is the problem with waiting so long for a running back, man. 20 seconds. I think I know which one you're going to go with.
I'm going to go Mostert.
Really?
It was between him and Zach Moss.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I'll tell you why after I pick.
Please do.
So that being said, I was really, going to go for Zach Moss, but that team, I feel like they have to go for a rookie running back because they have two, I think, good running backs, and they just can't get them to work in their system. So I think they need to go with a totally different running back. Zach Moss, I think, is more of like a dynamic running back, pass catcher. I don't know what they need. I don't know what they're doing. But Raheem Mostert, sorry, I'm just lost on their running game.
They just want to pass the ball, man.
That's what it is. And they don't pass to the running backs much.
Josh Allen's their running back.
That's true.
Touche. So, needless to say, I needed a running back, so I went Raheem Mostert. But I think he shows the most most ceiling, I shouldn't say. Oh, I don't know. I went with him because I had to.
You were in a tough spot, man. It's what happens when you wait late for a running back. I probably would have gone Damian Harris there. He's young. They redshirted him the first year, so he doesn't have that much mileage on him. And yeah, if they want to get that running game going, and with the two tight ends, I think he's built for success there.
I just didn't want to seem like a homer.
You can seem like a homer. It's fine. And I was listening to the radio, and Zolak was saying that he's looking good. Like, he's been working out hard. He seems really dedicated. So take that for what it's worth. I would have gone Damon Harris there. Take the chance on the youth.
Good call. I know. I like that. Could have told me that about 30 seconds ago. It would have been great.
I wanted him to drop to me if I was going to continue on with this draft. So,
you would.
Ryan, you got any comments on that bad pick of Raheem Mostert? I'm just kidding.
I think Reeks is right. He's really the smartest pick, the most established pick at that point. I mean,
he's the safest.
Damian Harris is going to be, and if you're talking about just filling your starting lineup, you're going to want a safe pick. You're going to depend on the other guys to put up the points. In every dynasty league that I've been in, the rookie draft has been the reverse order of the startup league. So that would leave you with a Najee Harris, a Travis Etienne. So you're still going to be able to fill that running back void. And then really Raheem Mostert's your running back coming in off the bench, which not a bad thing.
It really depends on the rookie draft, on how high up you are. If you are in the top 3 and you want to wait for one of those rookie running backs, go right ahead. Stack up on proven wide receivers instead. Make sure if you do a startup dynasty that they know the order they will be for the rookie draft as well. Mm-hmm. Don't do it random that night. That's mean. That way all the strategy can work out. And you want good competition. That's why you should tell them to come listen to our show and watch it and, take our tips, just take
When
them.
we lie, we wink. Well, that's for them.
But anyway.
What do you wink with?
I'll tell you what.
Take it easy. That's the tip.
Uh-huh. All right, Ryan, recap your team for us.
Yeah, sure. One more time. Christian McCaffrey, running back. Cam Akers, running back. This team's loaded, man. 2 wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, DJ Moore, premium tight end, TJ Hawkinson. Got the young stud out of Indy, Michael Pittman. And then quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, leading the team to a championship. It's a thing of beauty, man. It's a thing of beauty.
Kooky.
I think the ceiling's too low for Tannehill, but hey.
Did he wink after that statement? Just
I don't know.
He was telling the truth. Oh,
I was too busy puking in a bucket over here. But anyway.
that's gross.
2 years, Jalen Hurts on the bench, Ryan Tannehill still leading the Titans. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
We'll see.
All right,
8-9 record.
So my first pick, I took Derrick Henry. And then after that, J.K. Dobbins, I was picking 7th overall. So right in the middle, you're a little tricky. You're trying to bet on players dropping to you. I think my team did all right. Not the best draft, but Derrick Henry, J.K. Dobbins, Terry McLaurin, Allen Robinson, Chase Claypool. With my tight end is Hunter Henry, and my quarterback is Jalen Hurts. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to score the most points. Regan, what's your team?
Honestly, I gotta say, Mac, though, that 7th pick looks like a tough one. Just picking wise, that looks. I'm looking around you, and I'm don't seeing much I would have picked otherwise. That being said,
I probably wouldn't have taken a quarterback this early, but if we're just trying to do our starting roster and we wanted to lock those guys in, that's Jalen Hurts. I have him in my actual Dynasty league. I traded for him from the tag list over there. Gave up Shark and a couple picks, and we swapped Jalen Hurts and Sims from Washington. So we'll see what works out. I'm taking a long shot here. He's rebuilding, and I'm trying to win it all right now. And the only other quarterback of value I have is Tom Brady. So I needed to go
a
younger.
lot of value.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll see. All right, what's your team there?
My team, so the best team is the 12th pick. The 12th pick. Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Chris Godwin, and then Michael Thomas in my flex. That's nice to say.
In the 4th round. Yeah.
That's awesome. I got Dak at QB and Noah Fant, hoping he gets a QB as tight end, and Raheem Mostert to round off my otherwise good team.
I thought they were the best. What are we talking about here?
Well, the other team is really good, but imagine if I had another good running back.
Yeah.
I think I have the best team. My wide receivers are stacked.
I probably, instead of Chris Godwin, I might have gone Miles Sanders or Antonio Gibson, one of those young, or David Montgomery.
Well, Sanders already went. No, he didn't.
Yeah, you're going the wrong way there, big guy.
No,
I looked at it fast.
Oh no, I am. No. I am sorry. I am sorry about that. Never mind. Screw that. Edit that out. Don't worry about it. We got a great producer.
I win.
I was reading that wrong. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. Never mind. I will not give you my tip on that one, and you should refuse that tip. Everybody everybody listening there too. All right. So that will do it for us today. We will post this on our socials. Make sure you follow us at Just the Tip FFP on all social medias, or like our Facebook page, Just the Tip, a fantasy football podcast, and subscribe, like this video on YouTube if you are watching, and
vote for my team.
Okay. No, vote for my team. Don't vote for his. Don't vote for his. Mine's better. I'll send you. I'll send you some brownies in the mail. All right.
I would not eat those brownies.
I would. You don't know what's in them. It is 420, by the way. So hey.
Oh, take it easy, biscuit.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'd like to thank our producer, Kyle.
Nice.
Make sure you give him a shout out for us setting this up. And hopefully we will catch you next time. Next week we will preview the draft for prop bets, and where we are going. We are predicting where players are going to be drafted and what trades are going to happen, and hopefully we have some sort of fun night in store for us on draft night on Thursday. Anything else with the leftovers there, Ryan?
I think that's it. I don't really have anything with the leftovers. Vote for your team. Who you think is best?
Yes, vote for my team. Yes.
Don't be
yes.
biased.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the feedback. Let's let the
I
people
know,
talk.
Seriously, he's.
And have a voice.
Champs here.
But always fun, fellas.
It
good
always
stuff.
is. Speaking of fun, tell your mom I said hello.
She's a nice lady.
And cut.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.